Welcome to the Wolfram Language in Section 3 of Fast Introduction for Programmers. This section introduces the basic process of using built-in Wolfram Language functions. Built-in functions can be used by giving the name of the function followed by square brackets that enclose the arguments of the function. For example, this shows a use of the range function with one argument. The names of built-in functions are complete English words that start with a capital letter or sometimes capitalized proper names or capitalized abbreviations. Here's another built-in function. This is the nest list function. When functions are used with more than one argument like this, the arguments are separated by commas, and the name of the nest list function follows the same naming convention with the name based on complete English words, and each word starts with a capital letter. Here's a selection of other built-in functions presented here to show some typical function names showing capitalization of each word in the names of functions. There are several ways to get information about built-in functions. If you know the name of a function, you can enter a question mark followed by the name to get brief information about the function. If you know part of the name of a function, you can use an asterisk as a wildcard character. So, for example, this shows all of the built-in functions that start with the word nest. You can click on the names in that result to get the same brief information about the function as you get with the question mark. For more information, you can click on the double arrows at the end of that output to bring up the main documentation page for that function. You can also get information by selecting Wolfram Documentation under the Help menu to bring up the Documentation Center page, and then either search for what you want using the search box at the top of this page, or click on the buttons in this page to navigate to the documentation that you want. For example, entering nest list in the search box at the top of this window brings up a page of links to the nest list function and other related pages in the documentation. Alternatively, you can find documentation for groups of related functions using the buttons in the Documentation Center page. For example, clicking the Core Language Instructor button and choosing Language Overview from the menu that pops up brings up this page called a guide page with links to many basic functions, including the nest list function, and clicking on nest list here again brings up the main documentation page for the nest list function. That's the end of this section. There are more than 5,000 built-in functions in the Wolfram language, but you certainly don't need to know about all of them to write very good programs. Most programs can be written using a few dozen basic functions, and after that, learning about other functions is an excellent way to become a better programmer.